Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian,
I'm Diego.
and we are back with more Ultraman. So last episode we had a really cool fight with Balton. Is that what it was? No, right? No,
Wait.
is that him? Yeah, that's it. Balton. Yeah, that's him.
Sure.
Well, he's A Balton. I don't think he gave us his name. I don't think. What's Ado again? What is he?
Zeton.
Thank you. Okay. I think tried to mix them up. We had him do his duplication thing, and we saw like their version of his claws. He also had his limiter thing they released or removed for that time, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Way to do the like growing sequence and how he only had a certain amount of time.
Like
was it like 3 minutes?
Yeah, it was like 3 minutes.
One thing I thought was interesting. I mean, I was watching. I told you this. I was watching Ultraman Tiga.
Yeah.
I was rewatching it. The sub version this time, because as I found out, the dub is not great. But the sub is much better, which I don't say often. But
Nope, he does not.
But it's again, this could just be they're using it, the name and anything about it. But I thought if they're using it in Tiga, one of the members of I don't know. I wasn't say agents, but one of the people of Guts. Her name is Rena. So I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, again, I thought it might just be a name, but it's loud. But it might be a kind of a nod, which is kind of cool. I just thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't even remember her name because it's been a long time since I've even seen Tiga. We did see Rena last episode as well. She was she kind of sort of pushed Shinjiro to
fight
sort of
stuff.
Yeah,
like,
to kind of take it on for the time being.
Strengthen his resolve just for at least for that fight.
Mm-hmm.
He might go back to being oh man, but do I really want to be? But
Yeah.
it seems for now, like hopefully he's his whole like Ultraman like uncertainties and whatnot will be maybe not completely gone because that wouldn't really make sense in a way with like because that's not kind of how people work. But hopefully, like, just at least for now,
he'll have like a little more to back him up at least mentally.
He'll be like, right now these people need me.
Yeah, they're wanting to out aliens now because their procedure before wasn't working out anymore. It was getting worse, and aliens were killing people more because they were being more discreet, so they'd get away, or there would be a situation where they can't go after them. So it ended off with he obviously he was drained afterwards. He used a lot of energy. But he took out Balton or the Balton. I don't think that's his name, but he just said he didn't really give a specific name. And then his dad showed up and using a cane.
I think it was a cane. It was like a cane or crutch or whatever
one of those
thing. It like
crutches,
wrapped around his arm.
Yeah, one of those crutches that you use attached to your arm. I'm pretty sure that's where it left off. I don't think anything happened afterwards. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this next episode. Oh. Oh no.
Why does he keep trolling me like this? Who does he think he is? Why is he doing this?
His neighbors said a loud blast woke them up in the middle of the night.
We've already had 5 cases in this month alone with the exact same modus operandi.
Dude, it turned his victim into such a bloody mess.
Good question.
Oh, wait, is that all that's left of him?
Huh.
You guys aren't from headquarters. Who are you?
Wait.
Answer me now. Who are you?
Inspector.
I heard they shut down over 10 years ago, so why in the hell would they be poking their nose into our investigation now?
Come to think of it, there was someone dressed up like Ultraman causing quite a commotion the other day at the scene of an accident. Do you think there's a connection?
Just hearing the name Ultraman really makes my blood boil.
Oh.
So you'd better not bring his name up again.
Oh.
Ultraman.
Sorry, sir.
You need to remember something. From here on out, you must never forget the fact that you are Ultraman. No matter who your enemies are, your job is to eliminate every single one. Please be aware that there is no turning back now.
Every single one but Ado.
Tell us what you know about the guy in the Ultraman costume. Everybody's been talking about him, but how can you be certain that guy's for real?
That is Ultraman.
It is?
I promise you, it wasn't a costume. I can't wait for the next time I run into him. I have something special I want to ask him.
If you do meet again, I hope your question would be about his real identity. but in all seriousness, what's your...
I'd ask him what he likes to do in his spare time.
I
What
have
kind of
another
music he
favor
likes.
to ask you.
And does he have a favorite pop star?
Where are we?
In an alien town. As you can plainly see.
Undertown.
You sure about that?
Oh, cool. Duplicated? Or is it like a... I wonder if it's like a Vulcan.
Maybe.
Probably not, but...
Hey,
Oh. Ugh. Delicious.
Thanks.
those kids are from the planet Trius.
Huh?
Even when young. They're over 6 feet tall.
Huh? How's that even possible?
Huh. You're gonna give him a chance? I don't just do anything.
I don't know.
It's kinda like...
I mean, he looks more like the aliens that we would see in the Ultraman stuff. I think, yeah, but I don't think he's just really bad at recognizing.
Wait, so you're
That's
saying
huh?
that alien thing is
Cool.
your informant?
Not quite.
Oh, okay, so he's the idiot. Huh.
This guy is a genuine Earthling. Pretty crazy, huh?
So you're saying he's human?
Do you have the Ultron
Wrong
Vector?
again. Even though he was born a human, he can only survive here. He's a rare breed.
Oh, hey.
You know, I got a fresh lead that just might have something to do with this thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'd be happy to report back once I get to the bottom of it. Which reminds me, that was quite the show you put on, Moroboshi. It was pretty ruthless. I'd say even downright medieval. Not what I'd expect from such a quiet guy. I'm guessing you're Hayata's son.
Yeah. So you know my dad?
Well, he is famous in more ways than one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh. Sore loser.
Isn't that the guy you just fought?
Uh-oh. He's walking around without transforming again. Hey, hey! It's enough of that, okay? Hey, hey.
Hello. Thank you.
Jack, help! What's he saying?
He says you smell like Ultraman.
What?
Yeah, he's sensitive. Because Ultraman killed one of his buddies a long time ago.
Well, yeah, well. Not my fault.
What are you doing?
Oh.
I thought I told you to stay in human form out here.
Not gonna do it? Okay, well.
Wait.
What now?
I'm curious. Was there a specific reason you wanted me to come today?
Ide ordered me to bring you along. I had no say whatsoever. Truth be told, I don't really even like you all that much.
Couldn't tell.
What?
Be as annoyingly indecisive as you want. But I will say this. The failure to take action when you could have done something. That's unforgivable.
Just like I thought.
Rena Sayama.
Oh, hi.
Hey!
Oh, whoop. Yeah, I still.
Hey!
Buddy.
What are you doing?
I'm going after him.
Okay, well, this is smart to. Okay, I thought he was gonna lower himself to
We're really
other
doing
floor
this?
low, but. Oh, God!
You idiot! Why'd you run into the street like that?
Yo, man, for real?
Are you okay?
Uh-oh.
You're...
Inspector, what was that?
That boy was an alien.
Huh?
Oh, hi. Why are you here? Is he calling you? I don't think so. Is it over already? Guess so.
Yes, it is.
Alright, well. Bit of a slower episode, but that doesn't make it a bad one. It's interesting. A lot of stuff, what? Sorry?
I was just gonna say, it seems like this was like every other episode you did, like setup, and then the next episode is when more crazy stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, and also there was that. Well, same thing as the setup, but like we got a lot of information that I did not know they knew about. Like basically, they have a town of aliens living or separate from everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like from the people they've caught, or maybe these are aliens. Because I mean,
it seemed more like less like of a town and more of a small shop zone for just so they can get stuff that they would.
That's
need.
Just from what we saw. We don't know how big
True
it is.
enough.
And because I mean, there's that fighting area too. I don't know if that's supposed to be like because Moriboshi was saying before like they're all murderers and stuff essentially. So I don't know why they're leaving these guys here alone.
I don't think he said they're all murderers. He was just saying that he just doesn't like them.
I don't know if that was the part, but
he did say just eliminate every single one. But I feel like he meant just mostly the hostile ones. I don't know. Because like, well, he doesn't seem to like them that much. When we saw when he was interacting with those, he tolerates nothing else. The ones that are just relatively coexisting peacefully, as far as I'm aware, with us. Like he has some issues with them. Like something happened. As far as that's what it seems.
I'm assuming
that something happened.
He didn't act at a point.
Yeah, with this whole was it the failure to do something when he could have. That is what I find unforgivable, or something like that.
Something like that. I'm
assuming. I was gonna say it seems like something like that happened.
Either something that he did and that he didn't do, or maybe something Hayata didn't do. I'm not sure. It's something that happened that he was that he's some reason intertwined with. Maybe a family member was killed because Hayata didn't act, or again maybe Moriboshi didn't do something. I don't know. Yeah, this will give a little bit more insight or look into Moriboshi and why he acts the way he does.
Like it seems like his main issue with him is that he's always so indecisive about everything. Or his main issue with Shinjiro anyway is that he's indecisive about either whether he wants to be Ultraman or not, or if he wants to stick to this or not.
It happens a lot with teenagers, and well, people in general, but teenagers have it the roughest a lot of the time. Some are fine, but a lot of times it's kind of difficult.
Usually it seems like a lot of them, like a lot of the times, like like a lot of those coming of age movies are like usually them
not
finding
just
themselves.
A lot of times you're young, you're still trying to figure out what you want to do. So it's not the reason there's a reason there's coming of age movies because it's a lot of time.
I was saying a lot of the times in coming of age movies they tend to like find themselves in some way.
Oh.
And I was gonna say that teenagers tend to still trying to find who they are and all that other stuff. And since he's probably, like we said many times before, around 16 or so, maybe a little older, he's still definitely in that midst of who do I want to be, as you said, like what he wants to do.
And he's not sure. He's not still even after he knew that Baltan was killing a lot of people. He wasn't comfortable with killing him afterwards. I mean, he did what he felt he had to do, but he still's not liking the fact that he did it. He's not comfortable with it. I mean, which is great. I mean, you don't want somebody to be like, he's a killing. But I just mean like he's not. He was I guess wishing that there were another way. I'm not really sure how to phrase that. But yeah, he's not. He's upset, I guess, kind of with himself that he ended up having to kill Baltan.
It seems that Inspector Endo's has a bad experience with Ultraman or something.
Something happened. He doesn't like them or the Science Patrol.
That makes sense because, like, from what I remember from some of the episodes, like, buildings are destroyed.
Right.
The town is like towns are sometimes destroyed.
It's gonna happen when you have a giant monster fighting a giant alien thing.
Man thing, yeah. So. Shooting blasts and stomping about, like,
and just walking that, like, even if you don't step on anything, that's gonna create a lot of basically earthquakes. Both him and the monster.
Yeah. True enough.
But it's
I
not
mean,
much that can be done, because if you don't do anything, like we dealt with that last episode. Also, like, you know, the fight, one, taking it into the public, that caused a lot of destruction. But
and
if you didn't do anything, it could have caused more destruction.
Yeah.
So
like, and they were human sized.
Yeah.
Like, that's not talking about like how Ultraman normally was when they're building size, and them just
even worse.
like them just falling over can crush a building.
Somebody, well, even though they wouldn't show it, like somebody had to have been, some people would be dead. Statistically, it's impossible someone would die.
No, people have probably died. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened. Like, if that's what like someone he cared for died during one of the battles,
or he could just simply just not like Ultraman. But chances are,
true enough,
it's because of that. Yeah.
And it seems that aliens are able to naturally shift. Some are able to shift into human-looking forms, and some need tech.
Yeah.
And the monkey dude, for some reason, doesn't seem to either have the tech.
He doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, it seems.
Well,
I mean, he seems human. I guess it's maybe because he seems human enough. He just has to have a hood up and just shades on one pair of,
glasses.
Glasses on one pair of eyes.
Yeah. And
kind of keep the other eyes kind of mostly hidden by the hood.
Right.
So as long as someone doesn't look too closely at him, he should be fine.
He's a. I mean, this happens with a lot of people, but he's creeping on Rena. Which is,
he doesn't seem to be creeping too much. Like, I mean, he has like.
Or he's obsessed. He's obsessed.
Obsessed.
But I'm also because he's talking about like it's gonna be his first time seeing her, and I'm like, oh boy, I don't know how that's gonna go.
True enough.
Because crazy fans can do things that aren't.
Like he might be the one who's like so it seems he might not be the one.
Well, yeah.
Actually, like physically doing the killing,
calling a hitman.
Calling someone to help him out.
I don't think it's Ben Millar. I don't think he would do that.
Yeah.
That's kind of beneath him in a way. I don't know.
You've seen his personality, yeah.
Yeah, he's just the way he is. I don't think he'd do that. Like, okay, yeah, I'll do this for you, unless he's trying to. I don't know why, but yeah. Maybe I'm also wondering like why he was there. Is he just like, I don't know what his
maybe it's just
goal is at this point. Like why he's watching this guy in particular. Like, I'm not really sure what he's planning on using him for. Cause, I mean, we don't know all that this monkey dude. I mean, he's got heightened agility, and he's pretty durable apparently. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, he flew. It just probably unlike when he's probably at least a little bruised because it seems like they did actually like knock him out for a little bit.
It could be. I mean, I don't know. It could have just knocked him out without being bruised. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The fact that the main point is that he's not. He didn't seem any like broken bones or anything, and he got up and just jumped up real fast and ran the heck out of there. So I'm not really. I didn't think he had that kind of an endurance. I'm also because there was the episode before. I think it was episode 3. They were showing him, and he looked up whenever it was. I think it was Ado was talking about, not Ado. Ide was talking about
how aliens they're like among us nowadays.
One of those two, yeah. And then it was doing the kind of not a montage, but like a
it went out and showed the other aliens that exist with us, like one of the.
Sorry.
Oh, like when like the policeman looking dude it seemed to also be a Baltan.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it was showing the monkey dude, and then it kind of cut to the other guy that went to like a door. I thought it went in a room or something. I was thinking maybe he was going after the monkey guy, but I think it might have been.
I think the
monkey guy was sending after people.
That might be it. I don't think they were the same dude. Like it could have been that they changed clothes.
Wait, who are you talking about?
The two Baltan looking dudes.
No, I wasn't saying that.
No,
this was a different guy.
I was just saying because like I remember the dude in the suit, was wearing a suit, a more black suit. The other guy was wearing a police officer's uniform.
Or some kind of uniform, yeah.
But like the guy that we saw when he bumped into one of the dudes, and he like the bald looking dude, and he shifted. He looked kind of like a Baltan, yes, but like his eyes. Like he was purple, remember, and he had like little bumps going up, or green? I thought it was purple.
Different color.
He was a different color, and his face was a little bit different. Like he didn't the eyes are usually set up around here, so, and they're bigger and I think usually yellowish as we saw or whatever.
But I'm thinking that guy that was wearing the suit in the other one was might be. I mean, I'm not for sure. It could have been the guy that the monkey dude was sending after people.
I thought that was just the one that we saw that Shinjiro basically ended up ending.
In the suit?
Yeah. I could be wrong about that.
I thought the police uniform. I think the police uniform guy was the one that he killed. I don't know. But whatever's doing this, it's eviscerating people.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
There's nothing but a bloody silhouette left on the wall.
It's a pretty decent, like it's a pretty like defined silhouette too. Like you can see that, like
it's almost like
separate
a,
hands, the eyes, like I think a little bit of the mouth, like
it's almost like
here.
what's it called? The something shadow that happened.
Oh yeah, like when people get like atomized or whatever.
Yeah. What's it called?
When you speak 6 languages and sound like a dick in everyone, it means bomb shadow.
Oh, okay, bomb shadow.
Oh right, that probably happened like when they dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. I was gonna say it was that, but anyway. Yeah, like all that for that. Bomb shadow.
About Jack.
Yeah.
Whom I think we might be someone who has Ultra Factor somehow.
It seems like it. I mean, he didn't
like it
seem
seems
that.
like the little bracelet thing seemed to be significant in some way because the
I
camera
thought that
focused on that.
I thought that would look like similar to what Shinjiro is.
Shinjiro seemed to look more like a watch
right.
than his. His looked more like a bracelet with like a.
But but if he had it before, then it would be maybe an older model. I could be something else because he said that. I mean, it could just mean like. I always do this to him. Anyway, Moriboshi said that he can only survive here. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be just like literal, like he can only survive here with that thing maybe helps him, or it's just like he can't really interact with people.
Yeah, I was guessing it's more like he could feel like he's more at home with other aliens. Ugh.
I don't know. I'm wondering because I don't know if he's just strong, like normal strong. Because I mean, I don't know if a normal Ultraman or a normal Ultra Factor like should have been stronger. Because I mean, he seems strong. For one, to take that beating.
Yeah.
From that rock lizard thing.
Even beating it, even like punching it
well, yeah.
its skin would probably be enough to like cut someone's hand.
Yeah, but just like when the thing is just like taking that beating first off would be something because you should have been broken if not dead.
Yeah,
but
I just first thought he was an alien that just wanted to use their human form for some reason. Like, okay,
yeah, that's what I thought at first. But also the punch didn't seem as strong as it was to knock that guy out. It also didn't seem that strong, like what what Hayata could do or what Shinjiro could do. He could be controlling it, like not using as much.
Remember we saw like some of his more incredible feats. Like I remember when Hayata first did like no, that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Like he was hitting rock.
Mm-hmm.
We never saw him like punching someone really hard, like something like that.
Yeah,
like,
but what it was like supported concrete. And
I know that. I'm just saying like. Because like that alien's physiology, like it could just be like it was strong enough to like knock him down, but it's still probably tough enough to not break.
I'm not saying that like that. I'm saying I feel like maybe unless again Jack can control it, that thing should have gone higher.
Maybe it's just heavier.
It could be. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's supposed to have an Ultraman.
It also seems like that alien's most likely a reference to another one of the aliens that.
Yeah, he did look like similar to something that I've seen.
I just cannot remember.
It kind of almost looks like that.
Bothers me.
It kind of almost looks like that thing that had like that frill.
Yeah,
but similar, different. It did also say that Ultraman killed one of his buddies.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was supposed to look something like that instead of like the one with the frill.
Yeah.
Because remember that one with the frill was basically Godzilla. Like that was the honest to god Godzilla suit. I believe they just messed with the costume bit.
That Rocky did not want to transform. No. I thought for a second he was more of like the sole loser to Jack, but it was he recognizes. Well, he can smell Ultraman on Shinjiro because it's Hayata, and it sounds obviously they're gonna smell similar. Yeah, but even after Moriboshi got in, he's like, I thought I told you to stay in human form, and then the guy's just like, whatever, walks off and stays out of human form.
Stay in human form outside, I think. I think when they were like in that ring, he was fine. As long
I know, that's what I'm saying. Because when he was outside, when he was dealing with Shinjiro,
right?
But yeah, he's like, fine, whatever. He walks off, and he's still in.
Yeah, he's still in.
He doesn't go back.
Alien form, yeah.
So I thought Moriboshi would have gotten on him after that, but I mean, he's not really cared too much because I mean, this is all an area of just aliens. Yeah. I'm wondering what's keeping people from wandering in though.
It could.
I wonder if they have like a perimeter or
like some weird tech that just makes your mind go like, I don't need to go there.
That sounds more like magic than tech. But
I mean, there's probably some weird like techno babble that you could say like, this does like do
something
some weird
to the brain.
Sonic thing to the brain or whatever. I don't know.
That's true. Good. Who knows? In a world with something like where they can build an Ultraman suit, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, they do kind of use it off. They're using, it seems, Alien Tech 2 to help because I mean they have Specium technology.
Yeah, and there were these people in tubes. Remember one of the shops?
Oh yeah, people in tubes.
Like when we looking at one of the shops, there was like these two little these tubes kind of like that, like little ends like that, and in the clear bit where like you see like this person. See that?
Oh, what the world? Oh, are those actual people?
Those
Or
look
are
like
they
those
just
look,
toys?
they look like members of the
Yeah,
of the original S.
Oh, they're just toys. The figurines, they're like
Oh,
souvenirs.
I think it's a reference to there was this episode
Were they shrunk and captured, or they just captured?
I remember they were captured. They were basically being put in capsules like that, and they were basically going to be used as science experiments for some alien race.
That's kind of fun.
And like I forgot, I think they were called like Dodons or something like that. I have to look it up again. They went to I suppose ironically enough they went to a science research station, I believe, and they were taking the scientists as research specimens for themselves. But of course Ultraman put a stop to that.
I was thinking for a second that the monkey dude was getting jealous because she was talking so much and highly about Ultraman.
It seemed more like to me that he was like his eyes were just widening in fear than jealousy or something.
I don't know. It would be funny if it was like, oh no, she's talking about Ultraman, not. I mean, obviously he wouldn't be thinking not me because of the fact that she's never met him. He's so.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was kind of. It seemed almost like it just because he.
So it seems like he looked towards the TV when she said that was Ultraman. He's like, oh
Yeah.
God.
But I don't know, because he also seemed like
he did
you did this, so
yeah.
It didn't seem like.
But I mean, it could have been
know.
because like he was doing that because he knows that she likes. He's like,
yeah, I know, but he had to see news of it.
Yeah,
and it was. I looked funny. She's like, I'm also wondering if he grows. So.
No, she actually said that.
It was kind of hard to hear because there was like they're doing this and then they're also paying attention to this, and so like there's the score building up. So that's supposed to be more like in the background, so it's not like a huge deal if you catch it or not. But it's just funny. It's just like, yeah, I'm also wondering if he gets big. And it was like, well, I'm pretty sure that's fair to think because that's what he used to do.
Yeah, he always grew.
Well, I think that's pretty much everything I have though.
I think that's about all I got.
Yeah, it was a slower episode, but I mean, I don't really mind slower episodes.
Like
especially after
it was
the last
still interesting,
one.
especially with all the information that we got. So like,
and again, more questions like what is going on with this? Like, who's going after these aliens, and what has the ability to kind of like eviscerate them? I don't think it's Bemular. He could do it easily, but I don't think it's him.
No.
You do need slower episodes help with story and giving information that we need.
Breather
yeah,
that whole
definitely.
That whole episode of basically the whole episode of high octane action and whatnot.
Yeah,
cool flips.
Yeah,
and
because of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole episode was just
basically fighting him.
Yeah,
like little bits of like
figuring stuff out
people
too.
going like, "Oh my God, alien!" But other than that, it was just mostly Shinjiro fighting the Baltan.
Yeah, that's it for this week's episode of Ultraman, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the Red Store stuff, go ahead and click the button right next to me. And if you want to stick around for next week's episode, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And you want to be notified whenever our videos come out, go and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.
Bye.